It's Anthony Kelly here, reporting on the 2025 Kelly's Transport Campdraft. Here I am at the base in Armidale, New South Wales, Australia, and we're going to go for a spin with Tim and show you what goes on. Well, yet again for another year, Kelly's Transport is sponsoring the Armidale Campdraft, and here we are with one of the managers of Kelly's Transport, Tim, and Tim's been driving all his life, and it's a great asset to the community what the boys do. Business is run by four brothers, started in 1947 by Sam and Hector Kelly, with the dream of being a professional livestock and business in the New England region. Okay, quick load. Now back to the showground in Armidale. After all these years, the trucks that Tim are driving now, 600 plus horsepower, got all the modern equipment in here. A little bit different to the old trucks that we used to drive back in the 60s and 70s, and as I say, Dad and Uncle Egg started in the 40s, which is a very long time ago. Here we are at the Armidale Showground. Tim's pulling in as Jonathan's pulling out. Perfect timing. Really proud over here at the front gates of the showground. There's a memorial plaque for Uncle Edgar, who was, like Dad, a life member of the showground, the show committee, and they still have the Kelly 6 bar during the show, as well as this magnificent event that the boys put on for the Australasian Cowboys. Okay, here we are at the showground. Cattle have all arrived safely in good condition as usual, have been for all these years. Kelly's Transport, the leader in the industry. Hundreds of competitors have come. Campdraft starting today, first day. Day two, bright and early, loading up, taking these ones back out and bringing some back in after a big hailstorm in Armidale yesterday. Can you tell me, apparently a great-great-grandfather of ours, Sam Kelly, whereabouts is it, Chris? Pointed over that direction. So that's 6 generations that our Kelly family have been here in the district. Look who I found here at the 2025 Kelly's Transport Campdraft. My niece all the way from Tamworth, who's originally from Wagga, my big brother George. Beck, can you tell me, what does it feel like to be here representing your grandfather?
I think it's amazing that after all these years they're still running the Sam Kelly Memorial Junior Campdraft, and it's wonderful that the Kelly's Transport is still supporting all these local events, and I think they should be hugely congratulated for all their local support.
Yeah, that's great. And what about your father, George? He would have been so proud. He was an amazing horseman, won the 100-mile endurance race in his day.
Amazing. I'm not sure that I could make the 100-mile endurance race, but it's amazing that still, after all these years, our family is still so involved in the horses. Such a horsey family. I know everyone's had a go at the horses over the years, and I think it's wonderful to keep supporting local events.
Thank you very much.
Up and tie him down, make sure that it's right. Gotta be in Brisbane and out the other side. Change the trade, grab some sleep, climb back in the cab. It may not be the life for some, but it's what I like to have. But riding up here, I feel the freedom of the road. The headlights open up the darkness, through the night I'll go, and the wheels singing sweet harmony. Yes, the rhythm of the highway's been a good old friend to me. Behind the steering wheel, all the world is mine. This truck is like a Christmas tree, sparkling so bright. The ones I love at home, where I travel safe tonight. Yeah, riding up here, I feel the freedom of the road. The headlights open up the darkness, through the night I'll go, and the wheels singing sweet harmony. Yes, the rhythm of the highway's been a good old friend to me.
Well, we've changed a little bit. We've went back back in time
to 1963.
1963 in Tim's truck, and we're taking it for its maiden voyage, which I'm extremely proud of. It hadn't been going for some years. 3 on the tree. Listen to a purr. This is Tim's new truck. West is best, and off she'll go into the bush. Well, she's a bit of a go track out here, cuz. The things you have to do these days. Well, in fact, this is the things that Uncle Edgar and Dad used to do 50, 60 years ago. Nothing has changed much. Okay, so here we are, 3rd day, and this is what it's all about. This is the camp. The camp is where they originate from, and they have to draft the cattle out into the arena and demonstrate their skills.
Couple checkers working outside, Al Sullivan skipped those on the Cameron 77, 78 we drive Rogan 79, Cameron Martin 80 we Jack Spoon and 81.
We have another of the Kelly brothers, Michael. One of the things I found out in the last few days is just how difficult it is to manoeuvre these monstrous trucks. Watching out for people like this fella, like You know, they're sneaking out and coming in and going out, and they're old rough roads, the paddocks that they must drive through, wet conditions, safety, always on alert for things that can go wrong, and then having to back this monstrous truck up into a ramp with millimetre precision. It's quite incredible the amount of effort and work, training these boys go through. Then of course there's all the legalities, the paperwork, the logbooks, the fuel, you know, $2,000 to fill up one of these monsters just to get it to go. It's incredible what the boys, and how proud Sam and Edgar Kelly and their grandfather George would be of what the boys have accomplished. So there it is, Mick's just backed it in, you can't stick anything through there. Hey cuz! So Michael, like the boys, have grown up in the trucks, known throughout the district. There's not a cow person, sheep person that don't know the boys in the district. It takes them half an hour to go anywhere because they always have a yarn to the people. Okay, Mick's coming in to round up the cattle and bring them in. You know, they all have to be numbered, they've got to go into specific spaces in the crates. You know, you've got all sorts of things to worry about. Animals, of course, kicking and coming back at you and charging, and then working out to get into the ramp and then get inside the cage to be able to block them off, trap them up, put them on. What a life. This is trucking life at its best. Finish off the 2025 Kelly's Transport Campdraft, presenting Dad's traded Sam Kelly Memorial Trophy to our winner.